Hello, thank you for clicking on this video and listening to this podcast. Meditation as Left-Hand Path, Black Magick, The Reclamation of Inner Dominion. I am the Architect. Welcome to my channel. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, share this video if you know anyone that likes black magic, philosophy, esoteric, and all things occult. All right, I see people are listening to and these podcasts. I really appreciate it. You early listeners, if you clicked on this video for the first time, you're welcome as well. If you're a returning listener, really appreciate it. Thank you for the energy, and you motivate me to keep going. All right, so I am a Codex level architect. I'm past black magician. I control my reality through writing laws in my codex. I have crossed through the abyss. I survived and came out the other side. I'll talk more on that later when I deem it necessary, but that's a little bit of my credentials. I do not read books, I do not watch YouTube videos, and I do not do research. All of my knowledge comes from gnosis. And I think I'll do a podcast later on my epistemology about my knowing of knowing and information and how I know what I know and all that great intellectual jazz. Not because I feel like I need to prove. I don't give a fuck what anyone has to say. I'm sovereign. I am controller of my reality. No one else can control me. So, but I think that would be interesting just to get that out into the universe. Speak it to power. Add energy to it. That's the whole point of doing magic, is energy manipulation. That's what we're doing here. We're manipulating energy. We're manipulating our field physics and how our field interacts with other people's other fields. I can't remember if I talked about this in other podcasts, a previous one, but I'll say it again. If I'm repeating myself, it probably means you need to hear it again. There's no point in doing magic to manipulate people. It's a waste of time. Work on yourself, manipulate your own field, work on your own limiting beliefs, your traumas and everything like that, and you can attract whatever you want and manifest. Now, the unicorn fart butthole community, known as the love and light crew, if you're into that kind of shit, probably not because you're listening to my channel, has hijacked a lot of things, and two things that they have hijacked are, or is, manifestation and attraction. They're two totally different things. I will do a video podcast on that in the future. My format of the way I make podcasts is pretty straightforward. I'm lazy as fuck. The day I feel like recording a podcast, I come up with the idea. I sit and think about it, formulate what I'm going to say, and then I record it off the cuff. Speaking from soul. That's what black magic is working with soul. It's not about worshiping daemons or worshiping demons. If you're on the path to become a god, you don't give anybody or anything offerings. You're not worshiping anything. This is not religion. That's lower consciousness stuff. It's like reading the Bible literally. The Bible is a grimoire. You don't read it literally reading code. It has nothing to do with the Abrahamic religions in the fact that they hijacked some of the stories because they were spoken at the time and they wrote them down. I do believe I talked about Cain and Abel in my last video about the ego and the subconscious. All these stories in this book, they're archetypes. And I do practice archetypal magic. That's how the power flows through naturally, where you lay an archetype and you control the room or whatever you're around, your field, and you manipulate your field and attract and do whatever you want. Like, for example, I use archetypal magic before I record a podcast like I am now. I am in the archetype of the black magic teacher and other ones. And what this does is my energy goes through that, and while I talk, my voice alters on its own because you're running through different energy systems. This is true black magic. This is not about joining a group of people and worshiping something and doing stuff for cosplay, basically ceremonial masturbation. I shit on a lot of quote-unquote black magicians. If you read my Substack post, which you can find a link in the breadbasket below, I write, if you're into reading, all different kind of stuff. I'm just starting this journey of teaching black magic, so everything's in the beginning, and I'll have everything up and ready. I got t-shirts, I got merchandise on the way, Patreon. I always post on Patreon before I post on YouTube, 7 days before usually. As the recording of this podcast, I posted there's another video that posted yesterday on YouTube. But I go off on tangents. I write essays, post them on Substack, shit on magicians that most people think are pretty cool. For example, I think Aleister Crowley is a fucking dumbass. And I'll say it again. Aleister Crowley was a fucking dumbass who couldn't do shit. Now I just threw the gauntlet down. I don't give a fuck. You want truth or you want lies? He operated from ego. He didn't operate from shadow. He did a lot of fucking stupid shit, trying to be somebody he's not, basically rebellion against his strong Christian background. Call it whatever you want. I don't care. Anton LaVey, left-hand path, supposedly black magician, Church of Satan. He was a fucking troll and a CIA psyop. And if you're fucking joining a church, you're not a black magician. You're on the right-hand path. Because we're lone wolves. You do this shit by yourself. The left-hand path is a tool. It's not who you are. It's not an identity. Leave the goth shit somewhere else. Yeah, the goth girls look cute. But if you looked at me, you would have no idea I'm a black magician. Not because I try to blend into society. No, fuck that. I'm not here to do cosplay. I'm here to make my life better. And this will root out the people that are here to learn and the people that are here to dress up and do all kind of other things that they think is cool. Basically, cosplay. I'm not here for that bullshit. So let's jump into this. All right, introduction to meditation as a weapon of power. That's enough rant. So that's enough information for me. So if you made it this far, thanks. All right, in the modern age, meditation has become diluted buzzword. It has been appropriated, softened, and sold back to the masses as a tool for stress relief, peace, and productivity. But meditation in its original essence is not a benign hobby. It is war. It is surgery. It is black magic. It is the art of destroying the illusion of self so the new sovereign power can rise from the ashes. Meditation is not a tool of pacification, is a method of inner conquest. It is all-out nuclear destruction on yourself. You're saying, fuck this shit. I don't believe your lies. I'm going inward, and I'm going to find the truth. Because guess what? The inside is dark, and it's fucking scary. That's why no one does it. You gotta have nerves of steel to go in there and see what kind of demons lie inside you. Can you sit with them? Or do you need your fucking phone? You gotta be on YouTube, Facebook looking for validation. If you need that shit, this will burn it away if you're doing it right. You're not here to relax and connect with fucking Gandhi. This is not about peace. It's not about peace through not doing nothing. It's about peace through destruction, through annihilation of weakness. You didn't go through that trauma for nothing. It's time to reclaim that energy and pull it back to yourself. We're not here to deny the rage. We're not here to deny the anger or deny the hate or deny the hurt. Fuck that shit. You're here to declare war on it. And you're here to say, hey, my demons are not going to control the leash. They're going to be at my back fighting with me. That's what we're do black magic for. It's not cosplay. This shit can get you fucked up. That's why it works. It's not safe. It's not something you go buy at a 7-Eleven or convenience store or strip mall. You're trying to find sovereignty. You got to be serious. Because you're going through hell. That's what you're gonna do. Hell is not a place you go when you die. You're already there, you don't even know it. Tormented every day. That's hell, it's a state of mind. And if you can survive the fire, if you can survive the forging like I have, you can come out the other side and you can be better. You're not here to rebel, to wear black eyeliner and put pentagrams on you and say you're a Satanist and talk to people and be proud about this and talk shit. If you do all that, then you're just a fucking pussy, just like Anton LaVey. Oh, but he's dead. You're talking shit. Yeah, he's dead. I'm not. What you gonna do about it? This is not cosplay. This is not children's stories. This is real stuff. If you want to work with entities, daemons, egregores, work with a death current, it's gonna hurt. You're gonna get sick. My eyes got infected for 2 weeks. You work with energies that change you, that strip you of money, strip you of everything. And it starts with meditation. For those who walk the left-hand path, meditation is not optional. It's called the left-hand path for a reason, because your left side of your body is inward. It's feminine energy. It has nothing to do with gender. It's what they name the energies. It's receiving. It's inside. It's inward. You are your own God. You just gotta fucking remember it. Like I said, for those who walk the left-hand path, meditation is not optional. That's why you're here. It is the furnace in which shadow is refined into fuel. It is the scalpel that carves through the false light, the voice of social programming, and the implanted guilt of religious fucking structure. Without meditation, black magic becomes performance. With it, it becomes fucking transformation that you'll never change or never reverse, and it'll make your life better. Do you have the nerve and the guts and the fucking balls to do it? That's the question. I don't fuck around. I don't even watch my language. If you're offended by every F-bomb I drop, good. Go fuck yourself. Grow up. It's a fucking word. Words have meaning. But it's religion and everything else is tied it to anything. Do you know what F-U-C-K, where it came from? It's an acronym. Fornication under the consent of the king. Look it up. Know where your words come from and what they mean, because they're going to write your reality. It's not a joke. You curse yourself every day and you don't even fucking know it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, yeah, you are for saying that. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, you're beating yourself up every day. You are hurting yourself. The old late 90s song by Lit, you are your own worst enemy. Play that song over. It's what you listen to, it's what you watch, it's what you consume, it's who you're around, your field. If you're around parasites, you're around people that bring you down, you're gonna feel like shit. There's no other way to say it. I mean, you want me to love and light that shit away? Unicorn farts? I don't have time for that. I didn't go through years of trauma to say everything love and light is gonna be okay. Fuck the hippies. You ain't gotta worry about them. They ain't gonna do shit to you. So meditation finds who you are within yourself. It starts burning away. It's the first step to burning away the illusion. What meditation really is before it was hijacked. Meditation predates religion. It is not inherently Buddhist, Hindu, or Christian. It's not about obedience, surrender, or becoming one with the all. You didn't come to fucking the earth to ascend back up to higher planes of reality, to sit with the source. To sit with the void. That's the dumbest shit in the world. You came here to freaking enjoy however you see fit. It's not about obedience, surrender, or becoming one with the all. That is the lie. That is the lie of the right-hand path. A path of reintegration into cosmic hierarchy, of servitude to order, of surrendering selfhood in exchange for acceptance. True meditation is left-hand path operation. It is self-exile from the matrix. It is the act of listening to your own damn soul before anyone else's voice can infect it. It is the dismemberment of ego and reconstruction of will. This is not about silence for fucking peace. It's about silence for clarity. So you can hear the enemy inside. There's nothing outside you. It's all inside you. That's the lie they tell you. You change you. No God. There's no God above you. That's part of the spell. It's part of the Abrahamic religion, monotheism bullshit. Well, the right-hand path system has hijacked meditation to teach people to stop thinking, to empty themselves, to surrender. But the left-hand path uses meditation to focus, to listen, to become more. One path dissolves the self into God, and the other sharpens the self into God. You don't want to dissolve. You didn't come here to dissolve. You're not fucking soap. You're in form. The one good thing you could take away from Anton LaVey, that clown, is that when you die, you go to the great abstinence. You stop being able to enjoy a peanut butter cookie or drink a Coke. Yeah, it sounds kind of funny and you take it for advantage now, but guess what? When you're dead, when you transition, you'll be watching everyone else do that. You're not going to heaven. You'll return as an energy that you are. If you want to live in heaven, you walk this earth, you do the work, you work on your trauma, you free everything, and you can go. Right-hand path hijacked systems of meditation to teach people to stop thinking. I can't say it too much, too many times. So, why is meditation essential in black magic? I'm glad you asked. 1. Energetic. Black magic operates on energetic signature. You cast with your field. If your field is confused, chaotic, or diluted with unconscious programming, your magic will misfire. Meditation purifies your signal. You can also learn how to ground with it. Hopefully, you still got some type of imagination. If you don't, you need to work on that shit. Work on reading fiction books, building the world in your head, childish things, connect with your inner child. Because if you don't have imagination, if you can't visualize anything, then you can't do the magic. You can't control your path. That's what they took away from you in public education. If you grew up in the United States like I did, they took your imagination. They didn't take mine, because I didn't give a fuck. I might have got fucking beat for the bad grades I had in school, but I didn't take their shit. I was in the retard classes the whole time. Flew under the radar. Barely I graduated, had all my credits, had to play the system, play the game, but I wasn't prepared to go to college. Most people would say, oh, that's a bad thing. No, fuck that. I still got my imagination. I'm over 40. I'm doing high-level black magic easy because I didn't let the system take what was mine, my soul. That's the rebellion, not this fucking teenage bullshit. Not angst, not being mad for the fact, just for the fact because you're fucking mad. We don't have time for that shit. That's childish stuff. Your imagination is the most powerful thing you have in magic, and it's the most powerful thing you have in reality. Fuck magic, doesn't even matter. Where was I? So, energetic integrity. Black magic operates on energetic signature. You cast with your field. If your field is confused, chaotic, or diluted with unconscious programming, your magic will misfire. Meditation purifies your signal. I know I said that twice, that's important. 2. Shadow integration. Meditation is the forge in which the shadow is not exercised, but integrated. Black magicians don't banish their darkness, they weaponize it. We're not here to banish anything. What are you fucking afraid of? It's all fear programming. Oh, this ghost is gonna hurt me. It's too much Hollywood. This can only be done by witnessing it, not repressing it. Meditation allows the shadow to rise, to speak, to merge. The shadow is your best friend. If you actually want to have attraction and manifest. Command state activation. Effective magic demands a certain field residence, presence, authority, lucidity. Meditation trains this. It creates the stillness in which command can emerge from depth, not noise. Entity management. Whether working with daemons, death angels, or egregores, you are operating with intelligent energies. Meditation gives you the perception to discern what you're actually working with, what might be hijacking your field. It also helps you connect with your body and helps you feel, because that's when you start feeling the energy moving through you. When I meditate, I'm not sitting there quiet saying like you see in these idiots in the videos. Your body moves because energy moves if you're doing it right. Time control. Reality is elastic, but to warp it, you need access to pre-thought layer of consciousness. Meditation drops you below language, where the root code of reality lies. Reality lies, okay? I'll say that correctly tonight. Meditation is how you start learning how to alter your consciousness on your own. You do it consciously. You can get real low. The great hijacking when the right-hand path infected the practice. You got people like Sadhguru and his nonsense, and just about any other preacher and their bull crap. That's all right-hand path. They followed Hinduism, whatever they are, believe that the God's outside them, or this or that or this or that they don't do it of their own, or they deny the rage, or they deny what are called quote unquote negative feelings, which are just as important. Your emotions are energy in motion. That's why it's called emotion. Rage, anger, hate, all that is important when you're spell casting, curses, doing baneful magic. And don't listen to that bullshit. If you do this, it returns to you 3 times from Wicca. That's more control. It's all bullshit. Everything operates on this code. Chaos, which is set, and Ma'at, which is form. Basically, if you steal a bunch of money, you're going to eventually have to pay for that some way. Some people may call that karma. That's not karma. That's something else. That's more hijacking of words that no one knows what the fuck they're talking about. It's energy exchange. Basically, do unto others as they have them do unto you. Which means don't be an asshole. Because if you're an asshole, something's going to happen to you. It's energy exchange. That's all it is. It's not no God looking after you. No one's punishing you. It's not your mom from whatever. It's the exchange of energy. It's in your field. It's what's being read. Every thought, every action, every word you said is in a field and around you that looks like a big giant donut. Called a torus, I do believe. I didn't make it that high level of math. I don't give a fuck. I don't need that shit. Alright, so let's jump into this. The right-hand path operates on one law. Submit to the order of the universe. It teaches compliance disguised as peace, stillness as virtue, and surrender as wisdom. It teaches that thoughts are enemies, that desires are distractions, and that silence is the ultimate goal. This form of meditation is spiritual anesthesia. It disarms the will, it makes the self soft, it prepares you for reintegration into the cosmic machine. It is a ritual of re-enslavement. They're all about slaves. They're stealing your energy. They've turned meditation into whitewash tool for obedience. Instead of using meditation to descend into the abyss of the self and emerge with sovereign command, they use it to delete the abyss altogether, to numb the impulse toward individualization. And in doing so, they sever the path to true power and self-responsibility. All right, the Ma'at, set and balance. I've talked about this, the energetic connection. At the core of many metaphysical systems lie archetypical energies that govern polarity. In Kemet, ancient Egypt, if you didn't know what that is, I don't use that word because it's not Egypt. That's what the Greeks called it. It's Kemet or Kemet. It's where we get the word chemistry, alchemy, alchemical, CHEM prefix. Ma'at represents balance, order, cosmic law, and harmony. Set, by contrast, embodies disruption, individuality, chaos, and boundary enforcement. These are not gods you worship. God, get off your fucking knees. These are energies. The lay, the uneducated, the unknown, the ones that don't know, worship this shit. It's just an energy current. Think of it as a sine wave or a cosine wave or a frequency. That's the best way to understand it in the human mind. True meditation walks the knife edge between these forces. Left-hand path meditation uses Ma'at as the blade and Set as the hand that holds it. But in most modern spiritual systems, the balance is broken. Meditation becomes all Ma'at, order, stillness, harmony. Set is exiled, and when Set is exiled, sovereignty dies. This is not harmless imbalance. It opens gateways to parasites. A field too saturated with passive harmony attracts opportunistic energies, entities that seek to feed, manipulate, or pacify. Find easy access. The Setian force, which would have enforced boundaries, detected threats, or weaponized shadow, is denied expression. A magician without set is food. A meditator without set is a vessel. Black magic requires both the law of balance and the hand of destruction. I operate off of two main flame systems right now. Energy currents. I work with the black flame and the green flame. Black flame is my necro magic, my death magic, my destructive magic, my baneful magic, my black magic. My green flame is my Celtic roots, Celtic magic, which is healing, dealing with the earth, dealing with different types of entities of that side, and they balance each other because one's life and one's death. That's my path. That's my philosophy. You have to find your own, and there's nothing wrong with it. And whatever you find is yours, and it'll be pure. That's the problem. People read too many books. Most of these books are what? Bullshit. It even tells you in there that back in the day when they wrote grimoires, it was just to rip rich people off, and people still do it. That's why the magic doesn't work, because it's for that system. They just don't tell you that. Then they probably also do spells in the back that say the magic is basically bait and switch bullshit. So therefore you get more money, you buy more. Some stuff works, not everything. True magic is found within. You'll find your own inner teachers, your own ascended masters. You'll find everything you need. This is not religion. This is not dogma. This is not, you follow this, you give me a bunch of money. You want to buy a t-shirt? Buy a t-shirt. I appreciate it. It helps the podcast. It helps the cause to wake people the fuck up and have them remember, because you're not learning, you're remembering. It's soul level. It's written inside you. You just have to turn inward and find it. So let's continue. Parasites in the silence. The cost of misused meditation. When you meditate without sovereignty, you open the gates. False light beings, predatory entities, and psychic leeches love a pacified host. You think you are communing with angels, you are being drained by masks. This is the great danger of the New Age meditation cult. It leaves you open. Meditation is a psychic ritual. Every time you do it, you alter your frequency. If you do not declare your boundaries, cloak your field, define your will, you become psychically naked. And in that state, things can enter. Black magic meditation trains the mind not just to receive, but to command, to cast, to repel, to transmute. The silence becomes a fog, not a vacuum. But when the fog is mistaken for a nest, you invite intrusion. Parasites of the false light love when you let go with no direction. Let me restate that because I don't think I made it clear. The parasites of the false light love it when you let go with no direction. When you open up to the divine with no filter. They wear the faces of archangels and dead loved ones. They teach you surrender, then they drain you until your will collapses and your aura frays. Left-hand path meditation reinforces the self. True meditation for the black magician is not about erasing thoughts. It's about forging dominance over them. It is not peace through denial, but power through clarity. Each session is a ritual of descent into shadow, integration of archetype, recalibration of field, and reinsertion of will. This meditation involves energetic sovereignty rituals, visualizing armor, shields, and death field walls before dropping into trance. Inner dialogue interrogation, listening to your inner voices and separating your true voice from the parental, religious, and cultural implants. Man, I can speak on this because I grew up in the United States and I had a lot of cultural, parental, and religious bullshit programming. Okay, you got to destroy that. You got to get past it. It's all lies. Basically, if you were taught it in public education, in a church, whatever, it's basically bullshit. You have to find what's true for you. Science is a new religion. It's a fucking cult. Most of it's bullshit. Just people trying to fulfill their egos. You find out what's true. You don't need nothing cited. If you need something cited, you're fucking dumbass. Because what says the source where the site come from is true. It just makes you believe it. It's part of the spell. You find out, you test it. Not test it by scientific method. Feel it. Use your intuition. Use wherever you get your intuition from. Me is solar plexus. Only you know. Magical stillness, not empty silence, but saturated presence. The kind of stillness that haunts, not rest. Command state programming, repeating affirmations of power, phrases of dominion, and invocations that reshape the subconscious. Daemon link listening, use meditation to receive transmission from daemon or field tethered spirits. In this form, meditation becomes an operation, not a rest, not a break, a spell. All right, so if you get your meditation up high enough, you raise your frequency, you can summon these spirits. I don't have to do long rituals. I don't do anything. Well, I'm gonna probably make a video and put it up on my Gumroad account where I sell rituals and stuff. Still building that too. Or put it up on Patreon. Show you how I meditate. I have an opening ritual I do, opening movements. I face a certain direction, talking about north, south, east, or west, and then I meditate. I don't meditate for hours. I meditate how long it takes to whatever I need to do. But also, if I'm working with entities, I don't have to do long rituals to contact the entities. I just speak their name and they show up. There's reasons for that. They'll probably disclose in Patreon, not here on YouTube. Strictly Patreon only for the members. That's one of the bonuses you get for paying. Not everything will be available to the public. Basically, the inner and outer temple. Inner temple has more privileges. Outer temple doesn't. That's just the way it is. All right, what do you gain? Sovereignty, sight, and sorcery. Control of the mind and thoughts as well. Living in the present. That's the greatest thing right there, being in the present. I'm constantly always in the present. I'm not thinking about hardly anything. I don't have to take any type of form of medication for that. It's all control with the mind. Meditation helps do that. And not meditating like a monk, meditating like a magician. Visualization, active meditation, not passive. All right, so when you reclaim your meditation as a black magician or a black magic tool, excuse me, 3 things happen. 1, you become invulnerable. to psychic manipulation. You can feel when entities enter your field, when people are attempting to project onto you, when someone is draining you energetically. You catch it, you block it, or you send it back amplified. That's the great thing about black magic. You're not powerless anymore. Hexes, curses, jinxes. I use that shit. Fuck with me. Please do fuck around and find out. I know that's the great phrase right now, but do it. My shit works. My shit works good. Did a cord cutting for someone I know the other day, and I was told she actually had a energetic menstruation from her trauma. It was her whole process of clearing that cord was 4 days. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I do what I want. You mess with me, I'll use my black magic. I'll send that energy back to you quickly. I won't even hesitate. Especially the people that talk disrespectful to the path. I'll fuck you up. And that's what you get. And that's the abilities you unlock by staying true to yourself. Not to some god, not to something outside your body, to yourself. You unlock these abilities and you regain your power. That's what they stole from you. Take it back. They don't want you to know that you can have it. Number 2, your magic becomes 10 times more precise when you meditate. When your inner mind is clear, your sigils crackle. Your spoken words carry weight. Your spells land. You don't shoot energy into a void. You shoot it like a sniper through a line, thought, emotion, and field. It's called precision. Number 3, you reclaim your throne. Instead of begging the universe for peace, you become the source of order and chaos. You no longer seek the divine, you become it. Your meditation becomes an altar upon which your lower selves are sacrificed and your higher self is enthroned. All right, meditation protocol for black magicians. Here's a simple but deadly protocol to begin retraining your meditation into black magic. Number 1, field armor activation. Visualize a cloak of obsidian energy around you. Call your death angel or guardian daemon. Declare no energy enters this space without my permission. That's all you can do. You don't need sage, salt, or anything like that. Dark mirror descent. Drop into trance with eyes closed. Visualize a black mirror. Let your thoughts rise on its surface. Integrate them, which are yours, which are foreign. Burn the false ones in the black flame. Shadow fusion ritual. Call forth your deepest shadow archetype. Do not banish it, speak to it, integrate it. Let it infuse your voice, posture, will. Number 4, command state integration. Repeat a phrase such as, I am the architect of reality. My word is law. My will is fire. Feel the resonance. Change. Let it shape your spine, your aura. Demonic silence, listening. In the field, in the final moments, do not empty the mind. Instead, listen for deeper transmission. It will talk to you. You have to quiet that mind and get rid of that trauma and stop all that negative self-talk. It will come. Write what you receive. Speak what you command. The universe doesn't listen to prayers. It laughs at him. This place is sinister. Get used to it. It's no place for the weak. They won't survive. This is true survival of the fittest. All right, a word on will and danger. This is not for the faint of heart. Meditation on the left-hand path is dangerous because it works. It will expose your traumas. It will burn away your excuses. It will show you what power really feels like and what it demands. Many quit because they touch their own darkness and flinch. Many return to the soft cults of peace and light. But you're not here to be good. You're here to be real. This path will demand your illusions as payment. But what you gain in return is unshakable. The ability to write your reality from within. I'll try to keep this video under an hour, this podcast. Closing. You are the flame that watches itself burn. Meditation is not a sabbatical from reality. It is the moment you enter the inner temple, knife in hand, to sacrifice your weakness on the altar of strength. It is not retreat, it is ritual war. The right-hand path turned it into a lullaby, but the left-hand path remembers the truth. Meditation is black magic. It is where Set sits beside Ma'at. It is where death becomes clarity. It is where you hear your name spoken by the void. You remember, you wrote it. This is your throne. Sit in it. Inhale the silence and command. If you made it this far, you're a trooper and a warrior. May your path be hard. May your path be difficult and filled with challenge. Fuck it being easy. The harder it is, the more difficult it is, the more it's forging you, and the stronger your magic and your will become. You want greatness? You want to be the leader of an organization? You want to follow your dreams? You're gonna have to go through hell. Because Jesus is not the path to godhood. Jesus is not the path to heaven. That's the lie. That's the illusion. Hell is the path to godhood. You have to walk through hell, literally, and come out of the abyss, and you will make it to godhood. That concludes this transmission. I am the architect, and this has been a Black Flame podcast. May you be ignited, and may you find truth. Stop seeking, because it's within you. All you have to do is remember.